I was reading that even submarines are going to be made locally, as we will be having gains and grants to this sector. I'm sure Mr. Ravikumar knows about this. P75 of 60,000 crores will be the last order from abroad, and has been decided that after P75 all future submarines will be of our own design and will be made in India. This is going to be an investment of almost 15,000 lakh, no, it's about 5 lakh crores. And also there are going to be shipyards made in the next 15 years with an investment of 8 lakh crores. So for all this, we are going to be needing a lot of project developers, subcontractors, people who can develop systems and software, roll out stock suppliers, equipment suppliers, and of course, a lot of money from the financial institutions. To contribute its bit, Power Grid Corporation of India, a Navratna Central Public Sector enterprise, has declared its intent to become pro-Make in India initiative with consistent stride towards development of technologically advanced electrical equipment. Another belief is that India would be the largest renewable energy market and solar would be the prime focus. The size of the solar market is expected to touch $150 billion, and India would need a supply chain to support that. The government is targeting 1 lakh megawatt in the coming years. Indigenous manufacturing would grow as no government wishes to spend billions on importing. If incentivized, solar stands to benefit the most from the government's Make in India program. Companies emerging on renewable energy sources. Already we are seeing that in Telangana there was this Greenco company which approached Telangana government, and it is willing to set up an 800 megawatt capacity by 2018. Same is the way with the Biomass Orient Green Power, where they are already operating across many states in the country. Recently, Telangana also received an award. Mr. Jagdish Reddy, Energy Minister from Telangana, received an award for outstanding performance in promotion of renewable energy.